to the channel. So today I'm just going to do a quick little video showing some of the tackle I picked up overseas to keep things going. At the moment I'm working on that snakehead video, which is pretty lengthy, sitting around about 2 hours at the moment, so trying to trim that down or potentially break it into 2 videos. But in the meantime, what we'll do, we'll run through some of the tackle I got, and we'll run through what I'm planning to use them on and how I'm planning to use them. So hopefully you enjoy this video. Alright, so I'll show you some of the lures that I picked up. Now, some were, you can get them in Australia, but the reason I got these, so this one here, $15 for a bent minnow, and I think this one was about 20, so pretty good prices, couldn't resist. So I got some bent minnows, also got a few Jackalls. They're similar in price to Australia, but still couldn't resist. So I got a couple of those. Got a TN60 and a 50, so pretty cool colours I thought, so give them a crack. Also got some Megabass shading, what are they, 62s, so pretty cool little suspending jerkbait, which I've been doing a lot of that style of fishing for my Goldens. Really enjoying it and catching a bunch of fish on it, so got a few different ones. I got a bit more of a bait fish pattern, craw, and also like a perch pattern, so I think they'll do pretty good. Also picked up this one here, another Megabass. So this one's a little bit different, not really sure how this is going to go, so a bit of a trial and error. This one I'm looking to use for my sort of forward face sonar fishing in the spring when the fish are suspended. So it's a slow sinking lure, really popular on the bass, but we'll see how that translates to our fish. So I got those, also got a few dice, so OSP dice, which are generally pretty hard to find. So these are the non-salt version. So I've fished in the past the max salt, which is makes them sink, so I can fish them unweighted. These ones here I'll generally have to weight, so might try them on like a drop shot or a slightly weighted hook. So got a couple there. Also got this one here from Jackall, so lots of creature bait or sort of hairy style lures over in the tackle shops. It's been really popular on bass, and it's been pretty good here in Australia, I've found as well. So yeah, picked up these ones here, a bit interesting, bit of a bigger profile as well, so something a little different. We'll see how that one goes. And then from there I got a few other Jackalls. So I got these Jackalls here, which are a worm style. I picked up some OSPs in the past which have done really well. This one here is even more finesse, so this is a 2.8 inch and just wacky rig. So generally what I'll do is you can just hook it through the middle. Been catching a lot of redfin with the OSP versions, so these Jackall ones I think will do really well as well. So that's those. Picked up this one here, which I think is pretty cool. So it's a little shrimp pattern, and I'll show you what that looks like. Let's see if I can get one of them out. Find one. So I think that looks pretty cool. I can get a focus on it. So nice little shrimp pattern. I reckon that's a pretty cool profile, so we'll give that one a run. So that's a 2.8 as well. And then I got a heap of OSP different plastics to try. So this one here is called the Live stick. Heap of ways, that's the thing I like about OSP. There's so many different ways you can fish these. So thinking a few different ways. So probably drop shot would be the main one. So I think Golden should eat that pretty well, especially when they're schooled or close to structure. Should be able to sort of just use a drop shot and shake it. Also, I want to give it a go hover strolling or mid strolling. I think it could do pretty well as well. So that one there. So that's an OSP stick, and that's a 3 inch. Also picked up this OSP craw lure. Got lots of craws. It's a pretty cool profile, and a nice size. So I think that's going to do really nicely on the Goldens as well. So really nice craw pattern and size. And I picked up these jig heads here, which I think are a nice little pair. So if you're familiar with I guess jigs and different styles of jigs, this one here is like a football jig without the skirt. So planning to potentially use these with the craw lure and run it over some rocks and hopefully catch a few Goldens. So that's the OSP craw. And the last one, which I have not found in any of our stores, but I think is an interesting one. I know it's really popular for bass. And I think, well, I'm hoping it's going to do really good here on our Goldens and maybe even a little cod. So it's a gill style lure. So they use it a lot. It spirals down on the fall. So near structure, throwing it near structure, quite shallow. And it has that spiraling fall, and it will generally hopefully get a lot of bites. So because it's quite a wide style, gets a really nice glide, a little bit of a kick behind it. I think that's going to do really nicely. So I've got those ones there. Got a few different ideas on how I can fish that one. So keep your eye out for a few videos if that goes well. But yeah, so that was the main ones. I didn't go too crazy. I just picked up a few different style lures. I always like to try different lures, and I also like to show everyone what lures I'm using. I think it makes everyone a better fisher or angler if you know, I guess, and always trying different things. Yeah, so just a few different ones to try, and generally what I do, if I find they go really well, I'll put in another order and get a bit more of a bulk order going. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. I know I like these style of videos when I watch other YouTubers, just seeing what they're using and different ways of using the lures. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.